Well, good evening. It is evening as I'm recording this. It is 9:15 on Thursday the 30th of May. Basically, tomorrow is the dress rehearsal for La Traviata, and I decided, on a whim, to document some of the process of me getting ready. I don't like this because I've just had my pre-dress rehearsal shower. If you have ever done performing arts, or even if you've ever had to style your hair, you will know that no style will ever stay in on nice, fresh, clean hair. So I have washed it so that when I wake up tomorrow it'll be fresh enough and I can style it as needed. Now, the reason I'm documenting this is mainly for my own enjoyment, so that I can reflect on this new experience, because this is the first time I've ever done a whole Verdi opera. I have done full operas before, but this is the first time I'm tackling Verdi, which is quite a momentous occasion, especially for an opera geek like I am. And also because I realised that a lot of people in my family have no clue how opera works, how one goes about preparing for one, and my family aren't particularly theatrical. They've always come and supported me in things, but I thought it might be nice for them to see what goes on behind the scenes. Because tonight I am packing, because this particular production of La Traviata is a touring production, so I have to pack a lot of stuff in not a lot of space. And we're doing 5 performances in 4 locations. So I'm going to be packing my show bag, or show bags, and I have a list of everything I need to pack. And on the back I have my overnight stuff, because I'm also staying at some people's houses during the run, because the run is over a period of 3 weekends, and I am a student, repping my uni here. So it's just a bit easier if I very kindly get to stay with people between the run, and it's just less of a commute and more eco-friendly to car share. So, you know, it's a green alternative as well. I've got a cup of tea and I have my list. My very over annotated score. I'm in the chorus and I have a very small bitty solo part as a servant, so I have about 4 lines of solo. Considering I've never sung with a company before, I've never performed a full Verdi opera before, so thank you very much to everyone at New Sussex Opera for taking me on board for the past, 6 months. I auditioned in January, oh my god. But yes, and I've got my custard creams, because yes, I'm drinking black tea, because obviously dairy can impede the voice somewhat. And my black tea and my custard creams. I'll start packing, which is very exciting. And don't worry, I am planning on doing more of these videos, but I will not have this beige wall behind me. Me being me, I'm moving house in the middle of the run of Traviata. You know, so it's hideously beige, but so am I. Right, let's get packing, but I need to get some stuff. Particularly I need to decide which bag I'm taking, because I have a lot. Put my tea down. Oh, it's too hot to drink. Don't like that. Oh god. Right, let's go. It is 9:05. I don't particularly want to get out of bed. I don't like getting up. But I'm going to have some breakfast, and then I'm going to do some packing, and then I'm going to get ready. So the makeup is pretty much there, and so is the hair. The hair took ages, but I really love how it turned out. And I think it goes really well with my really ugly sweater. So now I've got about 40 minutes till I'm being picked up. So I'm going to get changed and doss about on YouTube for a bit before I head off. Dress rehearsal is done, and look, you can see our poster there. I'm in my Act 3 costume at the minute. It's going alright. We've had a couple of little chorus blunders, but it'll be fine. It's, you know, that's always so bad, dress good show. And my hair stayed in, which is always good. And between scenes I've been chilling in a graveyard, which is definitely harkening back to my goth phase. So I'm planning to get changed out of all of this, just to freshen up a little bit, and then I'm going home to eat some cold pasta and go to bed to get ready for opening night. I'm very excited, it's gonna be good. So we're ready backstage. House opens in 5 minutes. I'm one of the first people on. The hair needs to be pinned more. I need another pin there. And then we should be okay. Awfully exciting. I'm currently hiding in the band room because everyone's in the dressing room. We just have one communal dressing room between the whole chorus, and we rehearse the bows. I get my own bow, which is really exciting for my contributions to the random servant soloey bits, which is very nice. So here we go. Oh, I'm really excited. I'm buzzed now. This bit goes on for ages. Day 2, and we're off to Eastbourne. And it's a really nice day, so we've got the hood down. We had the hood down yesterday, that was nice. And the hair is a little bit more together. The quiff came out better, but the curls weren't as good. So I'm going to top them up when I get there. And I just need to go to a shop when we get there. You know, all the things you think about when you're touring, that life on the road. Changed, we're at Eastbourne Birdie Centre, and I'm now in my maid's outfit, which is this twisted, this is not good. My very quick solo bits. It looks quite Edwardian, but I guess that kind of works. It's quite formal. Long black dress and my apron, so I'm going to chill with the boys for a bit because I have like, oh, that's not smudged very well. Oh, glamorous stage makeup where it's cakey. It's very cakey. Several song build hours later. And that is the first weekend of shows are done. I got back about 10 minutes ago. Hair is still maided. We had an incredible weekend. It's gone so well. I've gotten all my makeup off because my skin was screaming, and I've ordered KFC because I am a professional. I've had such a good time and the people are so lovely. It reminds me of why I love doing theatre, why I love doing opera in particular, and post-verbalism. I'm all for a bit of post-verbalism, but I can't express how fulfilled I'm feeling. I've got 2 more weekends of this, and then I have a little break, and then crashing into the Mikado, which is going to be super fun. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, I think, and then I'm going to watch a bit of Gentleman Jack, because that's my jam at the minute. And you know, they say change is as good as a rest, and I haven't got any rest coming up for the next 4 weeks, 5 weeks maybe. But for the time I have had off this week, it's very, very comfortable.